BBI Channel 1. My name is Queen Madu and you're welcome to another segment of Reason with Queen. This video I'm about to talk about really made me happy. I don't know this man, I just came across the video. I really wish I do know him, but it is a very important message. Yes! So this man was lamenting. Some guys came to the National Assembly and dropped a budget of 82 billion to buy mosquito nets. Man, Chelopalo, you know, ask him getting 82 billion. That is, if you read 82 people and give them 1 billion each, you have made 82 billion people a billionaire. Divide those money now and see if you are giving people 100, just 1 billion. You have made how? Imagine how many people you made a millionaire. That is what you give two people. To go and buy nets in Kete. For what? For mosquito. How much is mosquito? How much is the blood that the mosquito will suck that will use 82 billion to buy nets? And I love how this man was firing, he was angry. He even said if they had come for the meeting that he would have sacked them. And he said something that struck me.
Common sense dictates to me that when you have a serious economic problem emanating from global economic recession, and you have a large army of unemployed youths capable of carrying out a revolution, and you are not looking at how you're going to engage them. You know why this budget session is very important? One of your colleagues, whom if I'm president today, I will have sacked them, the two of them, this morning. They came to the National Assembly with a budget proposal of buying mosquito nets for 82 billion. You see, you're a member of the cabinet. You don't have to sit down when some people are trying to cause problems for our nation. When your ministry, your sector, which is key to our economic survival, is talking about 10 billion, and somebody in his right senses, who says a professional, a minister, is coming with a proposal of buying net, mosquito net, where we grew up in this country, and mosquito has not killed everybody here. Now, it's simply corruption. There's no other way to put it. Now, if Solid Mineral, when our government was campaigning, part of what we promised was to complete Iron and Steel Complex. That will have employed over 20 to 30,000 people. Now, Iron and Steel Complex lie fallow now. And we are here talking about budget. And somebody will tell me that we should approve 82 billion to buy mosquito net. Some people should be sent to jail. Simply put, you can't explain it. Do you know what Nigerians are passing through? There are people, those of you who have not been elected, you are lucky. Ask those who have been elected with the pressure of our people at home. There are no job, people are roaming the streets. Instead of us to face Solid Minerals, to pump in money there to create job and encourage the younger ones, to help us to liberate ourselves out of problems, economic problems. We are coming now, you are saying 10 billion is, you are thanking God for that. What is 10 billion to some agencies? Now, what is 10 billion? When you talk about completing a project that will change the face of the world. A stanza of our national anthem says, the labor of our hero past shall not be.
That they've been dropping a budget to invest on mineral resources that can employ 20 to 30,000 people. Give them jobs. When money is supposed to be pumped into, money will not be pumped into because of what? Corruption. There is a man, I think he's on the commissioner for works or commissioner for something in Enugu State that just resigned. He resigned because what did he say? They don't allow him to do his job the way he's supposed to. This is welcome to a country where when you do your job, they frustrate you. Because if you are blocking their channels to steal, the money is in few heads. Corruption is eating so deep in this country that, like, the naira is not supposed to be called naira, it's supposed to be called corruption. It is too much, it is enormous. How did you even come with that plan to drop it 2 billion naira to buy mosquito nets? Now man you 1 million. Higher so now they want rural area where who can see since I've been hearing of free nets, I've never gotten. have ever gotten mosquito nets. So what are we talking about? People that need palliative for COVID-19. I'm not getting billions of people in that period. Billions of naira. You hit palliative so that you can wrap it and sell it. Greediness, poverty mentality, it eats deep. It makes you feel you need enough to stay alive. It makes you steal something that is meant for everybody. One person will have the heart to take it. Tomorrow you'll start having kidney failure and liver failure. They'll say they don't know where it comes from. That's awful. When you are sleeping and people are crying, people are dying, money that is meant. Just look at how soldiers, people are this thing in the north that is fighting insurgency. Die like chickens every day. But one person will come and pack money and hide in his corner. Chinedu dropped a video recently about governor or deputy governor of Sokoto's son or whatever that was confiscating money. Everyone fits Rohan. The money don't even fit them. The money doesn't look good on them. These are the things we see in this country. And kudos to this man that stood up and spoke. Don't be surprised. They will frustrate him until he resigns. That's how terrible this country has become. A country that celebrates corruption and abhors uprightness. But you are upright, you are the problem. Many of all these people that is on the seat, trust me, some of them are good, they want to work. But people are suppressing them, holding them not to work. So that they can be getting what? Change. So that they be getting all those change they'll be using and be flirting. Careful with the not in acquiring land, buying houses, buying cars, carrying women, doing all sorts of things, collecting titles in your village, and not going one thing like that in your village. You say, I need money that is not meant for you. You don't know that you're a thief, you're an armed robber. After you will send EFCC to people, send them to Yahoo boys and be packing them when you are the real Yahoo thief, only Rugu. That's what you are. Anyway, kudos to the man. Corruption has finished Nigeria. Here that I am, I don't know when this corruption is going to end. I don't know. Even because down to the grassroots, there is trouble. Everywhere is corrupt. Even teachers are not collecting bribe to take care of people's children that their parents has already paid their school fees. If they start talking about this country, and for people that always complain that I used to infuse Igbo in my videos, please don't be angry. Oh, I understand that we have some non-Igbos that watch our videos, but some sugar. They have to talk. So there, when I talk one, I put Igbo in it because I've made one feel Igbo blood and I want to the vein of this girl flying. Anyway, let me not digress. That is it today on Reason with Queen. Don't forget to follow us on our social media platform, Twitter, Instagram, on Facebook, and the code is BBH1. And if you want to see my personal stuff in my personal studio, don't forget to follow me on the Sequence World. Until I come your way next time, stay well, stay safe.